Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. Glad you could join us today. We're diving into something that sounds kind of big and serious at first. Strategy formulation in the tourism and hospitality industry. But don't worry, we'll keep it light and simple. And just like a group chat, I've got four friends here with me: Jose, Kirk, Joshua, and John. Each one's gonna jump in with their take. Let's get started. Uh, Jose.
All right, I'll kick it off. So, first question: what is strategy formulation? Sounds like a mouthful, right? But really, it's just making a game plan for business. Imagine you're running a hotel, resort, or even just a small cafe. Strategy formulation is basically you saying, okay, here's where I want this business to go, and here's how I'm going to get there. It's kind of like planning a road trip. You don't just jump in a car and hope you end up at the beach. You map it out, decide your stops, budget your gas money, and figure out the best route. That's what strategy formulation is for businesses.
Exactly. It's like a roadmap. You can't just wing it and expect everything to go smoothly.
Yeah, and that's where the important comes in. Like, why do we even bother with strategy formulation? For me, it's all about focus. Without a strategy, you're basically just firefighting, putting out problems as they pop up. But if you've got a clear plan, you can prepare ahead, guide your staff better, and not waste time or money. Also, let's be real. Hospitality is a tough industry. You've got so many competitors out there. Having a solid strategy makes your business stand out. Guests can actually feel the difference when a place is organized versus when it's just chaotic.
Yeah, like when you go to a restaurant and the service is all over the place, that's usually because there's no clear system or strategy.
Exactly. Strategy makes the difference between just surviving and actually thriving.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about the key aspects of strategy formulation. There are a few main ingredients here, kind of making like a recipe. First, you need a vision and mission. That's like your why and your where. Why does your business exist? And where do you want it to go? Second, know your market. You just can't serve random things to random people. Study your customers. Are they tourists, locals, families, young professionals? Then, of course, check out the competitors too. What are they doing right? And where are they failing? Third, uh, you look for inward. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Like maybe you've got amazing customer service, but your marketing is weak. Knowing that helps you plan better. Then you set goals. These aren't just vague ideas like be successful. They've got to be specific. For example, increase bookings by 20% in 6 months. And last, choose actions that match both your resources and the market. You don't need a fancy resolution if a simple one just works best.
And that leads to the big question. How do you actually do it? Like, okay, sounds good in theory, but how do we sit down and formulate a strategy? First, understand your current situation. Where's your business right now? Are you new, struggling, doing okay but want to grow? Next, collecting information about the market and competition. This can be as simple as observing other restaurants in your area or reading customer reviews online. Then you can check your internal situation, like Joshua said, strengths and weaknesses. What are you good at? What needs work? After that, you set objectives, clear, measurable goals. Then you can create action plans. These are the steps you're going to take to hit those goals. Finally, choose the most practical strategy. Like, Not just the coolest sounding idea, but the one that actually sounds actually sounds and works with your budget, staff, and resources.
Yeah, and here's the thing, objectives are super important in this whole process. Think of them as the target you're aiming at. Without them, your strategy is basically like a ship with no destination. You're just floating around. But if you've got objectives, everyone knows where you're going. Um, Also, it helps with motivation. Like if the team knows the goal is to hit 100 bookings a week, that's something that they can work toward. They can measure progress. And when you hit, it feels like a win, right?
Exactly. Objectives keep people on track. Otherwise, they're just busy without direction.
And sometimes businesses skip that part. They just say, we want to be the best, but they don't break it down into clear goals. And then guess what? Nothing really happens.
Yep, it's like saying I want to get fit, but then you don't decide whether that means jogging 3 times a week or cutting soda. Without specifics, it's just wishful thinking.
Oh, yeah, that's true. And honestly, strategy formulation doesn't have to be boring. It's basically just being smart about your business moves. Plan, prepare, act, and then adjust along the way.
Yeah, and the cool part is it's not just for big hotels or corporations. Even a small cafe or a homestay or a food stock can benefit from having a strategy.
Exactly. The scale doesn't matter. What matters is having clarity.
Yeah, so all right. I think that's a great place to wrap it up. Today we broke down what strategy formulation is, why it's important, the key aspects, how to actually do it, and why the objectives are the heart of it all. Thank you guys, to Jose, Kirk, Joshua, and John for joining in. And thanks for everyone listening. Don't forget, whether you're running a hotel, a restaurant, or just starting out, having a clear strategy can make all the difference. See you in the next episode.